Ready? Okay. All right, good. Didn't call it work. Good. Take the roll, please, Tammy.
Mayor Wolf,
Here.
Mr. Smith,
Here.
Ms. Hamilton.
Here.
Mr. Adams,
Here.
Mr. Lunderman.
Here.
We're here tonight to set the tentative millage rate. And after we do that, we'll go ahead and adjourn. This should be fairly quick, but open the conversation. I think everything that I've looked at, I know that we are at a current millage rate of 5.9999. The suggested budget is built at 5.75. So there is a reduction there. We are here tonight to set the millage rate that we can deliver on by August the 5th. And open the conversation on that. We're at 5.75. I would suggest, from my position, is maintain it where it's currently at, reduced by the 0.25%. Take the information that we have tonight, put it all together, make sure we make the changes we need in the tools so that we look at it a little bit better, and then come back and see if we want to lower it anymore. But go with the 5.75. I'd like the input of the council.
Well, you want to go first, Ms. Hammond? You go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say,
Good lady.
thank you. I was gonna say, you know, to start with that 5.75 with the understanding that we can't go higher, and the citizens understand that. I think the citizens really want us to try to taper things down on the budget and do what we could cut down, possibly, you know, to lower it so that it could lower their taxes, you know, for all property owners, not just those that are homesteaded, but all property owners. I think that people are very concerned about that. I think we're seeing a lot more Airbnbs, and a lot of that is because people are doing that because they need to have that extra income to be able to pay their taxes and their insurance. So it's a very concerning issue with the citizens. So I think 5.75 is a good start, knowing that we can't go higher, with considerations to possibly go lower.
Thank you.
I'll just, in my opinion, I don't think this is reckless. I like to be kind of tighter to start. So I would like to start at the 5.5. I think we can, and I think it puts us, we've already cut, I mean, $1 million to $1.5 million sitting here tonight. And we're obviously going to be trimming more. And, you know, I'm here, I'm with y'all. I understand that we can always lower it from wherever we start. We can't go up. But I'm also here to, I really feel like this year that we're able to do it, and I feel like revenues, at least next year, from what's going on and what's going to be added to our taxable value, we're going to be in good shape next year. I don't see anything happening really off the wall that's going to put us in a situation. And that's just merely my opinion on it. I think we can tighten ourselves a little bit, and then that will actually force us to tighten even more. Because I mean, I think it can be even less than 5.5. You want my opinion? That's opinion.
Sure.
I like 5.5. That's where we started to begin with, and then we went to 5.7. I think we can go with 5.5 and make sure everybody understands we can't go up. They have to come down if we do anything. And I know starting high, coming down to 5.5, but I believe we can start at 5.5 to the citizens. I believe we owe it to them.
Mr. Loon.
So I guess I was kind of expecting to go with 5.75 just to be on the safe side. So we haven't talked about any discussion of improvements that we might want to add to the city. We're just pretty much cutting stuff. I did do the math on everybody's home here in the council, and at 5.75, you increase a couple $100 in your estimated tax. Anybody who's homesteaded has a 3% increase in tax, reduction of the Save Your Home, would only see no or a small raise at 575. The people who aren't residents here are the ones who are gonna get hit the hardest. I like 5.5, but I'm just not sure. I'm willing to go for a 5.5, but just keep in mind, we haven't talked about any improvements yet.
Well, I know, and I'm not trying to, just my opinion on that is, we've obviously, maybe I shouldn't have seen, I mean, I'm seeing it work at 5.5, and I'm seeing us cut things that necessarily didn't need to be in the budget. So we have that money that we can even work with to apply to some of these other items that we may want to still add, so.
No, I agree with you, Jason. And I also think I don't want to get hung for saying this, but we might be able to even go lower than that when we're done. So I just want to balance, make sure we're balancing. I think the cuts we mentioned, I think we're pretty much all in agreement with those are probably going to happen. It's, are there any improvements that the community wants that we should be considering? That's the only thing I worry about.
Yeah, we have a lot of days between now and when we have to meet again. I just think it's the right thing to do, to have a meeting, make suggestions, take some notes, go back, apply it to the budget, come back with the same paperwork that we have and make a decision. I believe we're probably at a 85, 95% that we can go to 5.5. I'm pretty sure we can.
Me too.
But I don't think it's right for us to do that until we look at all the data.
Yeah.
But I think we can go to 5.25.
We
In
might
my
get,
opinion. I mean, you know, we gotta get all the data. I understand we can go down, but, you know, psychologically, you know, it's just, I'm just telling you about it.
I think there's a consensus at the table that we could probably get to 5.5, but I'm not sure if there's a consensus at the table that we should do that right now.
Yeah, I
And
hear
it
you.
doesn't bother us to have to do it, 2 weeks from now.
Because as long as everybody understands, and I mean the citizens, when they see 5.75, they're gonna say, well, with my value increase, that's not a decrease at all, and that's what they probably want. But I think it's the prudent thing to do until we've got some of these questions answered, and review this in more detail, just to be sure. And I think we're all in favor of 5.5 for the most part. I'm ready to make a motion if you're.
Yeah, my whole thing is I'm just not willing to take the risk with a couple numbers that we find or something
Yeah, but
happens
we went from
without doing that.
a 5.7 to a 9.4, and the only thing I can really see in there is the 1.45 and grants that is transferring. It's a huge budget increase.
Make a motion?
Whatever you want to make.
Hey, it's consensus at the table too. I know we could always lower it. It's already being said here. I mean,
No, we
We
need to
gotta
take a
work.
vote on this.
yes.
We do, so let's get here. There's a motion, go ahead and make it.
I'll make a motion to go with the 5.75.
I'll second it.
Can I take the roll, please?
Okay. Mayor Wolf,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
No.
Ms. Hamilton.
Yes.
Mr. Adams,
We'll go with yes, because we're gonna lower it.
and Mr. Linderman.
Yes.
And a motion to adjourn,
So motion.
so be it. We good? Thank you all.